Hello everybody, my name is Christian from SpawnCampGaming.com, and this is your SCG Weekly for the week of Monday, August 31st, 2015. This week in gaming news, 3 Amiibo are set to launch this November. I know last week on SCG Weekly we spoke of the Mega Yarn Yoshi releasing in the US on November 15th, and later that month in Europe, as well as, I'm not sure if I talked about it, Mewtwo releasing November 13th, also releasing later that month in Europe. But our third amiibo is the new one that we learned about this week, which will release on November 27th, but it is Shovel Knight from Yacht Club Games' highly popular and critically acclaimed platformer of the same name. It'll be really interesting to see how this goes. Again, I urge collectors to get on those pre-orders because they are available, I believe. Hopefully they're not already sold out. But I know Shovel Knight is a very popular game, so he's a very popular character, and I am sure that is going to sell out fast if they haven't gotten the whole thing with how many you're shipping to retailers figured out, because for some reason it's either Nintendo holding back or it's manufacturers not keeping up, and they need to get this figured out. But collectors, get on that so you don't miss out. Last week we covered the new games coming to Instant Games Collection for PlayStation Plus members. However, just a few days later, maybe even just a day later or so, the September lineup for Xbox Games with Gold were all announced. On Xbox One, members will have the chance to pick up Dear God between September 1st and 30th, while Tomb Raider Definitive Edition will be available between September 16th and 15th. That is an amazing deal. The next Tomb Raider is coming out later this year on Xbox One, and sometime, I'm guessing, within the next year on PS4 and PC. Or no, I believe the PC version might be coming out alongside the Xbox One's version. Not positive on that, so don't take my word for that. But definitely a great game to be getting for free. It's the definitive edition, so it has all that downloadable content and everything already in there. And I am definitely going to be checking it out because that's one I missed when I in that situation this last gen, where last gen was winding down, this gen was winding up, and I really had to save my money for the new systems. Over on 360, however, we will see Battle Stations Pacific available from September 1st through the 15th, and Crisis 3 available from September 16th through the 30th. This week we also saw a delay, which is always kind of sad, but at the same time, it's usually for a good reason. 2K and development studio Firaxis announced that their upcoming game XCOM 2, the sequel to the well-received title XCOM Enemy Unknown, has been delayed from the fall season of this year until February 5th of 2016. This decision was made in order to give Firaxis the time it needs to deliver on its promise of making XCOM 2 a deeper and more enjoyable experience overall. Again, delays suck. I never like to see them, but at the same time, if it's going to make the game better, what's the harm? It's only a couple of months, and we will get a better experience and better game overall from it, and we'll be better for it. In brighter news, however, it was confirmed that an official Borderlands movie is in the works from Lionsgate Studio, the studio behind the film adaptation of the popular Hunger Games series of books. Very little has been said on the matter aside from the confirmation of its existence, which is not surprising as production has yet to have even begun. However, Lionsgate stated that this was a continuation on their push to bring other well-established properties to the big screen. So I think it's a really cool idea. I want to see what Lionsgate continues to do further in the future, but I'm really interested to see how they bring some of these characters from the Borderlands universe across on the big screen. Do they stay true to the property? Could this be an actually good video game adaptation movie? Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see where that goes. Probably the biggest news this week was the reveal of former Gears of War developer and co-creator Cliff Bleszinski's new free-to-play arena shooter, Lawbreakers. Lawbreakers is a post-apocalyptic game. It will, by that I mean that he is trading in the dark tones of the Gears of War franchise in order to let us fight in a rebuilt civilization after the apocalypse. and from the official trailer, it does look to be beautiful. What we do know about the game is that it all takes place after a cataclysmic event known as the Shattering. Humans had apparently been messing with gravity or something and caused the whole world to be launched into this event where seas began churning and the earth began cracking. This game, however, is supposed to take place after humans have risen from the shadows of this event. There are hints that all may not be perfect, as visuals indicate that gravity may still be a bit askew, thus allowing the creative changes to the first-person shooter formula with alterations in gravity, additions of jetpacks, grappling hooks, and others, making up some of the game's core mechanics. It also looks to be very character-driven, so we're looking at things like Overwatch from Blizzard and such coming out. We're going to be seeing a game similar to that, but hopefully very different from Cliff Bleszinski's new studio, Boss Key Productions. I think we definitely have room for all of these games. I think as long as they have a background and have mechanics that are compelling enough for players, they will all see success, but we will see how that goes as time goes on. This week in site news, we had our Call of Duty Black Ops 3 beta preview go live last Thursday. In the preview, I went over the game, describing the game's changes from Advanced Warfare and all past Call of Duties, the positives and negatives, what I liked about it, everything like that. Hopefully, if you are like me, or maybe you're not like me and you have the opposite opinion, hopefully you can take whatever my opinions are and piece them together and be able to figure out, is this a game I really want to put $60 into? Do I want to rent it first? How do I want to handle this? Hopefully it will help you become a more well-informed consumer and be able to pick up the game if you want it, and hopefully you will enjoy it when you do, or you can skip it and you won't feel like you missed anything. This coming week, however, I have plenty planned. I have a few mini plays, let's plays, and reviews all planned out. They just need to be created, so hopefully those end up going live throughout the coming week. As always, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We've been increasing our output on news stories by in a daily fashion over there. So if you like to keep up with everything on a day-to-day basis throughout the week, there's your option. If that isn't your way to keep up to date, we are here every Monday, as you already know, to deliver the most exciting gaming news of each and every week. Thank you all again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.